from News Channel 5.
Would you give your kidney to a stranger? At this moment, 85,000 people are still waiting for a donor, someone like Linda Russell. In tonight's cover story, News Channel 5's Kay Quinn explains what makes this local grandmother so special.
Like most women her age, Linda Russell is enjoying retirement. If she's not in the kitchen baking, you'll likely find her spending time with family. So when her daughter-in-law, a transplant nurse at Georgetown University Hospital in Washington, D.C., came to visit, what started as small talk about organ donation prompted Russell to make a big decision.
And I said, do you mean that I have an extra kidney? I mean, I have a kidney that I really don't use? And she said, yeah. And I said, oh my gosh, I'll donate it. Of course, she was thrown aback because it was a conversation that just sort of took on its own life.
With no specific recipient in mind, Russell became the rarest type of donor. In 2009, only 75 others have agreed to donate a kidney to a total stranger. Dr. Surendra Shenoy is a transplant surgeon at Barnes Jewish Hospital.
But there are a few people in the society who say, okay, I have taken so much from the society and I really want to give it back.
The medical community calls them altruistic donors. To someone living on dialysis, they're heroes.
None of us have any guarantees in life. I don't know what's going to happen down the road. I have no idea. But on the other hand, you know, how do I even know that I'm going to hang on to that just in the off chance that I'm going to need it?
Russell was selected as part of a large exchange program matching 7 donors and recipients from all over the country. Even as surgery loomed, Russell's faith in her decision didn't waver. Days later, Russell met the stranger she'll now have a connection to forever.
It was a little awkward when we met, just because you know, she kept saying, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Before the surgery, Olarime Adetosoy was just a mom from Washington, D.C., a kidney dialysis patient who was waiting like so many others. Now, Russell says, they have an unbreakable bond.
She's just so happy, you know, and she's so thankful to have another chance at life.
Most donors, almost all of them, if you go and ask them a question, will you ever do it again? They will say that if they get a chance, they can do it. They would like to do it again. They always have a very positive outcome, and you know, they feel very gratified that they have done something.
A life saved by an organ donor, a regular, everyday grandmother from Missouri. For Russell, it was less about courage and more about a calling.
When you feel called to do something, and regardless of how risky that seems or how uncertain that seems, and you just give that, you just surrender that and say, okay, I'll do it. And then you see what happens afterward, you see the benefit of that. It just makes you realize what's important in life.
Russell says she has no regrets. An avid runner, she quickly picked the sport back up and is feeling like her old self. If you have any interest in being an altruistic donor or taking part in an exchange program, visit this story in the cover story section of KSDK.com, where we'll connect you with a complete list of donor resources.